What's happening? Thought I'd do a real quick review on the 25 Ram. So I don't really call it a refresh. Some guys are, I'm not. So I traded in a 23 on this, my 23 black one time. I traded in only solely because we bought a camper. So the 110 did fine, but we all know a dually does phenomenal hauling, much better than a single wheel. So my first impressions, I guess, with the 8-speed is far better. Just to make it real quick and sweet for everybody. Some of y'all don't want real long, drawn out details about every nut and bolt. Real quick review, far better. So that's as far as when it comes to the drivability, the power you feel, in the trans. So this is I'm coming from an Asen. So we all know that they just shift like a school bus. And mine did have the trans tuning, before you say that. Did have the trans tuning. So trans tuning does help. But I would take a 68 before I'd take that again. So the TorqueFly 8-speed is probably my favorite part of this truck so far. I had a L5P Denali 10-speed. I know some people don't like the 10 speeds, the 8 speeds. They feel like they shift too much. I like it because it feels like it has more power. This truck, and I haven't tried it because it's got 800 miles on it now. This truck feels like it would just flat rip a mean donut. I mean, just bone stock. And I'm here to tell you my 3500 single wheel, also high output truck, was not going to do that. It did not want to do that deleted. And I solely blame that transmission for that, because I've had probably 8 other 68 RFE trucks, and you can blow the tires off of them all day long. So, they didn't change a whole lot. It is loaded up besides sunroof. This one does have, and I'll go over to show you real fast. This one does have the digital dash, which my 23 did not have. I've already put 22-inch hostiles, 35s. Drives great. No complaints there. 5th wheel prep in the bed, which we will be using next year. I do kind of miss my amp steps. But when you come inside the cab, there's not a whole lot of difference, guys. We'll start it up here. The digital dash is awesome. So even if you're trying to find a deal on one of the older, 24s or 23 leftovers, I gotta get these programmed. I would hunt for the digital dash. It's such a nice touch to Ram's already great interior. I mean, Ram has the interior lockdown. And this is Laramie, guys. This ain't limited. I've had limited. I don't feel like there's enough change in the limited for me to warrant the price difference. Yeah, you get yourself a nice little wrap shifter here. Oh well. Cheap online if I really wanted to. Leather wrapped handles. Big whoop. So this one does have, my other one did not have charging. This one has the wireless charging. But yes, so the 8-speed, mainly why I made the video. I'm sure there's some guys out there looking into the 25s, trading their 24s in. Even if you're coming from a 68 RFE truck, the 8-speed is a far more enjoyable drive. That's, I guess, how much I can dumb it down. This truck, even being a dually, a big long bed dually, is so much more pleasant and fun to drive. It just feels like it has a lot more power. Now granted, these are all high outputs now. So it is the HO Cummins with the 8-speed. So great combination so far. We got 874 miles. I am hooking my 37-foot camper to it, and we are headed south. So give me a couple weeks and I will have a a good idea on towing. I have pulled it not far. I just took it for a test run to compare the dually to the single wheel. Honestly, that's another thing. Like, even my single wheel with airbags, you felt a little bit of sway from that 37 foot, and I have a sway hitch on it. The dually, you feel nothing. So, excuse me. But the truck is just, it's phenomenal. So, I won't hold you guys up, but I'm gonna do some color matching. I'm gonna paint these. They did make maintenance a hair easier on these. Also, your filter's not down here in the fender well. I mean, it's been there for ages, so you can see it's not there no more. Up in there is where you'd always, you know, that's where you change your oil filter. It's right up top now. Much simpler to get to. But if you guys have any questions, comment below. I'd be happy to try to answer them. Truck's obviously new to me, so don't know a ton about it. Mainly letting you know, get yourself one. Short and sweet, get yourself one. So thanks for watching, guys. I will update you soon on how she tows. Peace out, y'all.